What's up, guys? It's Fight Nerd, and I'm back with another video. If you like the content, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. It always keeps me motivated. So, and still undefeated, Terrance "Bud" Crawford. He retains his welterweight WBO title. No, what a fight! What can I say? It lived up to my expectations. I felt like there was so many different possibilities that this fight could go. Well, I had it, it was kind of back and forth up to the knockdowns. I think it was a close fight. I still had Crawford a little bit ahead in the fight, but I felt like, man, nobody was really getting a huge edge over one another. Crawford, he did good. It's hard to deal with a pressure fighter like Shawn Porter, and I was really curious going into this fight. I wanted to see how Crawford would deal with that adversity, and he did good. He did really good. He caught Shawn with a lot of sharp shots in there. Even, sometimes he was even kind of just like letting Porter come in, and then he would like turn his body to, not give Porter too much of anything to hit, and he was taking advantage even in those spots. And who does that? That's dangerous, right? Letting Porter come in like that. And yeah, I don't like that. Just shows you Crawford's confidence and his ability, and like I said, he makes the adjustments. He makes the adjustments that's necessary, and it's like he can fight which way he wants when he has to, and whatever adjustments he has to make, he'll do that. As for Porter, I mean, he did good. He did good at times. Just anytime he did stop Crawford from sidestepping to switch, to pivot out, when he did that, he did good. He was able to even make Crawford look vulnerable at times. But one thing I can say about Crawford, he was cool, calm, and collective under all that pressure. It was awesome to see. They both did good. It was a 10th round stoppage. Kenny Porter threw in the towel. Man, that was a little bit of a shock to me, but I mean, it's ultimately his decision. And I don't know. I felt like I felt like he just got caught with some clean shots. I don't think he was to go that far and to stop the fight. I don't know if I would have done that. But like I said, it was probably close up to the 10th round. I was surprised. I mean, considering all the good things that Crawford did, Porter was still able to keep the fight relatively close up to the knockdowns. So you can't, I feel bad for Porter. I mean, he's one of the only few that fought all the dangerous people in his division. One of the only few in this day and age, or in this day and age in boxing right now. He didn't duck anybody, and he just comes up a little short each time, and it's, you gotta feel bad for the guy. He pushes everybody, gets them out of their character. Crawford didn't let that happen tonight. You need that tough mentality. It's gonna carry him a long way in the future for his career. What does he do next? I want to see him fight Earl Spence. I don't think there's I mean, that's the fight I would want to see. I'm sure there's a lot of other ones out there, but that's definitely one I would like to see. Crawford, man, he put his guard down. He let Porter come in just so he could get the shots he wanted. When in the exchanges, most times, he didn't back down. Like I said, Porter was able to take away some of those pivot angles for Crawford, and he did well. He did well on those spots and pressuring Crawford in a lot of rounds. Had him against the ropes. I can't remember what round it was, maybe the 5th, where he had him up on the ropes and he let off a bunch of big combos on Crawford. But it didn't deter Crawford. He didn't let himself get rattled, which that's amazing. My hat's off to him. He's the real deal. There's a reason why he's been on the pound for pound list for so long. I think it's right now him and Canelo and everybody else needs to play catch up, you know? That's just how I see it right now. I wish Porter the best, man. Like I said, I felt bad for him. He's just come up just a little bit short in all of these big fights. And, you know, I feel bad for him, and hopefully he can bounce back and still have a good career with 4 losses on his record now. But, you know, those losses are nothing to be ashamed of. I think if a boxer does lose, you want to lose in I don't know, you want to lose, but like people know, like, yeah, he lost, but hey, man, it was a good fight. I feel bad that his dad stopped it. Personally, I would have just let him continue, because coming that far in the fight, and, you know, so close. I mean, I feel like the scorecards would have been close had it not been for those knockdowns, but hey, Crawford did what he had to do. I think he knew that he had a shot at catching Porter the way he did. At times in the fight, he reminded me a lot of just like a matador, a straight up matador fighting the bull, you know? He'd let him come in, and then he'd pivot, get his shots, and then get out and reset. And that was frustrating Porter a lot. Not to take anything away from Porter, like I said, he did a great job. It lived up to my expectations, so I'm happy about it. You know, hats off to Crawford. I was a little concerned how the long layoff was going to affect him. But yeah, I mean, he answered the call tonight and rose to the occasion, and he pulled it off, and, you know, he got the stoppage. I don't know what's next for Crawford. We'll just have to wait and see, but I would definitely who wouldn't want to see him in spins? I mean, we've been wanting that before this, but now it just makes it even that much more interesting. Like I said, Crawford needed a fight like this to get people to, you know, respect him. I mean, he had good fights on his resume, but this was one that he needed. Porter, you know, he's fought all the best, and he's, like I said, he's pushed every one of his opponents. He even pushed Crawford tonight, so hats off to Porter. He did the best he could. You know, he's always gonna go out there and leave it all out there, so my hat's off to them. It was a great fight. Porter said, I want to do it again. Let's do it again. And I would love to see it, you know. I would love to see it. I think Porter's boxing skills are very underrated. He doesn't get credit for his skills, and he's just known as a pressure fighter. And at times, he was able to just box toe-to-toe with Crawford as well, and he did okay in spots. But Crawford, I mean, like I said, he's a mastermind, sharpshooter. He was like the bullfighter in there. I mean, he did a good job. It was a close fight. Lived up to the expectations. So the fans won tonight, boxing fans won tonight, and my hat's off to both of them. I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. What did you guys think of the fight? Were you disappointed with the stoppage? Do you think Kenny Porter should have let his son continue, or did he do the right thing by stopping it? So let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and yeah, I'm off to the next one. Peace.